Hey Leo, how are we today? I'm Michelle. Hi, welcome. We're just doing some readings today, looking at May 2023, what's coming up in general. Then I will be doing sort of a love portion as well as a few keywords when it comes to shadow work for you guys this month as well. Okay, so wanting to get a little bit more in detail, just in general as well. So see what's actually coming up this month for everybody. I am using the Slavic Folklore Lenormand deck for the general portion. When I start the love portion, you will see me swap over to the Lenormand of Japan. I do have the Island Time Wellness Oracle for that section as well. And then we have the Heal Yourself reading cards for the shadow work there. Okay, but don't mind if you do see me stopping and doing timestamps, wanting to just sort of separate the sections so everyone can flick forward if they want to. But we are going to start with your general portion. Okay, so what's coming up this month for Leo, please? May 2023. Leo. Okay, and then we'll grab you a card for career and finance this month, as well as wanting to have a bit of a look at the moment. We're looking at your more platonic connections and relationships. Okay, so we're going to be looking at, family, friends, those sorts of platonic relationships. Grab a couple of cards for that. As well as, is there anything else Leo needs to be aware of for May 2023, please? Wow, and Spirit's like telling me, I feel like that's going to be love related, okay? Because Spirit's telling me just get to the love already for Leo this month. But we are going to go through the general first there. So for you guys, we do have the crossroad and the book when it comes to your general energy this month. Okay, so with the crossroads, that does talk about new opportunities, new choices, new paths coming up for you, needing to make choices or decisions this month that are going to lead to brand new opportunities. The book there does speak about new chapters opening in your life. So definitely feeling that vibe of something starting for you guys this month. Feeling like we are going to be making some big decisions this month that may be disguised as small decisions, but they could actually totally change the path that your life is going or is on. Okay, because the road there does talk about, that life path that we are on, and sort of choosing whether we want to take this path or that path. Okay, so but obviously, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what choice you make, you're still following the path that is right for you as well. But we are seeing that it's definitely going to be opening up a whole new world for you this month, Leo. The book really does talk about, new chapters, new beginnings to things, that unknown element that we don't know exactly what the path is going to bring along for us, but sort of heading down that road anyway. Okay, so it can also talk about, having a bit of doing a bit of research or education, like books we do see in libraries. So there may be some things, wanting to research the different choices that are headed your way this month as well, Leo. You may sort of want to, just make sure you're coming into it, making well-educated choices when it comes to the choices you're making this month as well. Okay, and when it comes to career and finances, we are seeing the key. Okay, so that's one of the most positive cards we can see when it comes to career and finance. So it really does actually talk about success and, once again, new doors opening for us. Just slightly different terminology there, isn't it? So it can talk about liberation and that success and transition into the new doorways that have opened for us, but definitely seeing success there with the key. Okay, so it looks like whatever you've been doing with your work, career, your finances, that you will sort of start to see the fruits of your labor this next month. That and possibly new avenues of financial gain coming your way as well, with the new doors opening there as well. So, you know, there's not much more I can say about success. You know, everyone loves the sound of success, right? Okay, and so when it comes to platonic relationships, we do have the mouse and the ring coming on through there, okay? Now, sometimes the ring does talk about love relationships, but obviously since we're asking about platonic, it does sort of talk more about cycles that we've gone through with these relationships. It can also talk heavily about cooperation as well, because, you know, we all know that, like it's quite often the imagery is that sort of wedding ring or whatever, and it's like promises being kept between the people, and so there usually is more than one person involved in that, so it's that sense of cooperation as well. So might be needing to find a little bit more compromise this month, and cooperate just a little bit more with some of those platonic connections there. With the mouse, we do sort of see things that have been eating away at you a little bit. Okay, so we can be talking about a bit of loss. So you may this may be talking about a connection that you feel like you might have lost. You know, in the past, like you may have lost some part of that connection, or the sense of cooperation with that connection. So this is someone, family, friends, those sorts of, could even be co-workers, those sorts of things, but there is a little bit of sense of a loss coming through with the mouse today, that you may have, lost part of that connection, and sort of needing to cooperate to get that back on track a little bit better for you there. Promises that may have been broken between you and this person, okay, and it's sort of nibbling away at the back of your mind. We all know mice are well known for, scurrying around and nibbling and taking things here and there, so that's kind of the vibe with the mice. It's something just sort of niggling at the back of your thoughts about a promise that may have been broken between you and this person, that we're seeing in this platonic connection. So you guys are probably going to have a much better idea of who exactly that is to you. It is a collective reading, so it may be a different type of person for everyone. For some people it might be a brother or sister. For some people it might be a parent or just a friend. That you feel like you've just lost that sense of cooperation. I just keep getting that over and over, that feeling that you have sort of lost some sort of cooperation with this person, and some sort of promise, even a non-verbal promise, that some sort of promise with, we're in this connection, we're siblings, or we're I'll use that as an example, I suppose, but if we're siblings, you have certain expectations, non-verbal promises between siblings, that you sort of, if that's not met on their end or vice versa, then it does sort of niggle away a little bit at you, and feeling like they just haven't sort of kept the promise of that relationship. So I feel like that's sort of what's going on there. I will grab you another card just for advice when it comes to that platonic connection. So advice for that connection there we're seeing with the rodent and the ring. Okay, so we're seeing the sun. Okay, so the sun really does talk about happiness, but it does also talk about things being revealed. Okay, so maybe needing to just reveal a little bit of how we're feeling to that person, to sort of bring the happiness back in once again. But in this deck, you do see the house imagery in the sun card as well. And so the house really does talk about those family sort of connections, that security and safety net of a strong family or friendship. Okay, so relying a little bit on that strong foundation, and bringing the happiness and the cooperation back into that connection. So wherever the sun shines, it always does sort of denote happiness anyway. So it's definitely something that you guys can sort of get back onto the same page, I feel. It's just it may take a little bit of effort, and just remembering the like I said, the strong safety net of that connection, that the foundation that you guys have built up with that connection, or whatever it may be for you individually. Yeah, so, but then when it comes to anything else that may be coming important this month, we are seeing the grave and the ship. Okay, so the grave there really does talk about it's the coffin card in the more traditional decks. Okay, so it really does talk about death bringing new beginning. Okay, so I feel that this is something that might have already happened. Okay, this ending has already happened, and we're sort of waiting for that new beginning to head on through. But we're sort of seeing that your ships are coming in. Okay, so you know, whatever whatever this is about for you, something that may have ended in the past. You know, we'll get into it a bit more with love, because like I said, I feel like this may be connected to whatever's coming up with love. But you know, with the ship, we do really see that sense of adventure. It could also be people that are at a distance, so something may have ended because somebody moved away, or became quite distant, or things like that. Okay, so that might help you know what we're actually talking about for you. But you know, it really does talk about your ships have come in. You know, they've been loaded up with cargo and they're heading into port. Okay, so something might be coming back around for you this month, because with the coffin, it does talk about endings and new beginnings. Okay, so I'm really getting that vibe of it might be something coming back from something that you thought had ended, might be coming on back. Okay, so that's what we're getting with that. But like I said, we'll move across to the love section and see sort of what comes out with that, because I am still getting that vibe that they're possibly very connected there. Okay, so for love for Leo for May 2023, what energy is Leo in when it comes to love for May 2023, please? Okay, and the person that is on Leo's mind, so somebody that you already know and may be connected with when it comes to love, whether you are with them or not. This is somebody who is already existing in your energy when it comes to love. So if you do have a person on your mind, what's going on with that connection, please? Person already in Leo's energy when it comes to love. Okay, and any new energy coming through for Leo in May 2023, please. Any new love energy headed towards Leo in May 2023, please. Okay, that wanted an extra one. Your energy when it comes to love, Leo, we are seeing the man and the heart. Okay, so definitely full of love, bursting with love this month. Okay, masculine sort of a love there with the male coming on through. We do sort of talk more about the masculine feminine energy there, so they're kind of opposing, because the heart is a very feminine energy, whereas the masculine is you know, masculine energy. So if you yourself are a masculine, or if you are dealing with a masculine, that could definitely be talking about a particular person, whether it's yourself or somebody else. But we are seeing that you are in this heavy love zone at the moment, feeling all loved up, or something like that, Leo. Or really willing to work from your heart energy this month, really willing to sort of open up your heart and have that love in your life at this time. You know, it can talk about, you know, just harmony within yourself. Like, I am feeling quite a sense of balance between these two as well. Like I said, the heart energy is quite feminine energy, and then we've got the masculine on this side. So feeling quite balanced and ready to accept love and give love and that sort of stuff, Leo. So that's actually beautiful for you guys. I really like that. So if there's somebody already in your energy there, we are getting the fish and the autumn card, okay? So with the autumn card, I do read seasons as my own seasons. So it is currently autumn at the moment. I'm up until the end of May, okay? So we may be seeing that there might be multiple people that you're actually thinking of at the moment. I'm not feeling a specific one energy coming through with that. The fish sometimes can talk about plenty of fish in the sea, and the fall card, the autumn card there, it sometimes can talk about things that have fallen apart in the past. So you might have had a few broken relationships in the past. Like I said, I'm not feeling a specific energy coming through. So you may be very focused on new energy at the moment, Leo, as well. But we do see that is abundance as well. So, if there is a specific person that you are in a connection with already, we can be sort of rest assured that it is quite abundant in the love at the moment. But like I said, I'm not feeling a specific energy with that. But with the autumn card as well, we do find that autumn is the season where the leaves change color as well, right? So we may be experiencing some sort of transformation with that connection at the moment as well. So I feel that really focusing on the new, whether or not you are actually with a person or not, focusing on the new aspects, I feel, for you guys this month when it comes to love connections. But then I did have 3 cards coming on through when I asked about new energy headed your way. And so we are seeing the feminine and the tower came out together. Okay, so this actually could be talking about somebody from your past. Okay, sometimes the tower can talk about somebody from the past. We did see your energy down here with the masculine, and now we're seeing the feminine coming through to oppose you. So seeing that balance coming through for you, whether, like I said, whether or not you guys are female or male or whatever, it doesn't really matter. But we are seeing that balance coming through with the masculine and the feminine both coming through. So there's a lot of balance. So it feels like you and this new person will be balancing each other out. So it's coming through as a new energy that could possibly be a past person. So if it is someone that you have met in the past, I don't feel as though there was actually like a love connection in the past, but that you may already know this person from the past, if that sort of makes sense there. But if it's not someone that you have sort of met in passing in the past or anything like that, it could just be talking about somebody who's a bit older than you, but it could also be talking about setting up really strong foundations when it comes to the more softer, intimate energy with this person, okay? Sometimes the tower does talk about setting up strong foundations there, but I am getting that whoever this person is, even though they're going to be a more feminine, softer, romantic type energy, they are also quite independent as well, all right? So that might help you know who that is when you do come across them there. But then we're seeing the sun come through as well. So, this new person does feel like they could be the sun in your, the sunshine in your life, with the heart in your energy, and then the sun coming through with theirs. That sort of does really bring things to light for you. So this person may bring a whole new side of you to light, and that energy is just so happy and excited when it comes to the sun as well. So Sorry about that, Leo. I just got totally cut off and my device died. So I'm sorry about that. But I was just sort of saying that, yeah, with that sun there, definitely bringing happiness and excitement along with that connection as well. So, but we are seeing with the Oracle the engagement ring card there. So that does say engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, and union. So we are seeing that there is definitely a strong possibility that this new person could be sort of someone who's going to help fill that little heart of yours. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so really looking at this new energy being fantastic for you there, Leo. Like I said, I'm not, obviously there is always the opportunity for those things to be transformed with anyone that you are currently, interested in or with. It wasn't a bad energy coming from that past current person either. Okay, so, but you do definitely have the opportunity to find some new energy for you there as well, Leo. But I'll move over to our shadow work there. So we'll grab 2 cards for you for the shadow work portion. Okay, so with the shadow work portion, we are seeing the self-care card come through, as well as the soulmate card. Okay, so I feel that with the soulmate card, that's just sort of reiterating what we've just sort of spoken about with that love. Spirit really just wanting to sort of give you the heads up that the opportunity to meet that person is coming up very, very soon for you there, Leo. So and also I think when it comes to shadow work, stopping and looking at what it really is that you would need in a soulmate to progress yourself, because no one wants that love that never grows together. Okay, so I feel that might be sort of just letting really stop and think about the things that you do really appreciate in a partner, and those sorts of things, what you would sort of the self-love aspects of what you would want your soulmate to look like, or not physically, but like what you want them to be like, because self-love being very important for you this month, Leo. So just cherishing everything about yourself that you do love and appreciate. I feel like you guys are in a really loving space this month, so why not give some of that back to yourself as well, Leo? So beautiful ending for you both there, for you all there. Don't know why I said for you both there. There you go. Your person may be a Leo as well, but self-love, quite important for you this month when it comes to your shadow work. Okay, so if there's anything about any insecurities, now's the sort of time to look at them and just give yourself a bit of love and a pat on the back for how far you've grown and come already, Leo. I feel like you guys are getting it easy this month, hey? But no, everyone, make sure you leave me a comment and let me know how that all resonated for you. Any suggestions you might have for things you'd like to hear more about in the future. Anyone that does leave a comment will be in the running for a free personal reading as well. So make sure you subscribe so you can keep updated for that as well. But if this is where we leave each other, thank you so much for your time.